Hello and welcome to Hometown Holidays All Access. I'm Rockville 11's Bridget Breuer coming to you from Rockville City Hall, and we've got a special show lined up for you today. With the help of the city's special events team, we'd like to introduce you to some of the performers who will be gracing the HTH stages this Memorial Day weekend. This year marks the 25th annual celebration of Rockville's premier event, Hometown Holidays. It's a 3-day weekend that also signals the start of summer in Rockville, and this year's event promises to be better than ever, showcasing some of the best in local music from the region and beyond. We wanted to take a closer look at some of the performers because this year, it's all about the music. Our Jennifer Ligsay has the first performer lined up today.
Thank you, Bridget. Hi, I'm Rockville 11's Jennifer Ligsay, and I'm here with Christylez Bacon, who is a progressive hip-hop artist from Southeast Washington, D.C. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me.
I must ask you, what's the story behind your name?
My name, Christylez Bacon, it was actually given to me by my mentor when I was in an after-school program in 7th grade in middle school. I couldn't come up with a rap name to save my life, so he came up as a joke with Christylez, which is Chris, my name, Styles, different styles in rapping. So Christylez, and Bacon is my actual last name.
Awesome.
Yeah, so there it is.
There we go. All right. So for someone who may not be familiar with what progressive hip-hop is all about, how would you describe your music?
I would describe progressive hip-hop as taking traditional elements of hip-hop like beatboxing and rhyming and mixing that in with different genres of music from across the world to take it out of its original cultural context and push it forward, progressing it, you know?
Nice. What have been some highlights of your music career so far?
Man, well, doing a hip-hop folk hybrid album with Kathy and Marcy that got a Grammy nomination in 2010. That was definitely a highlight. Performing at Kennedy Center, opening up for Chuck Brown at Strathmore, doing the Smithsonian Folklife Festival. Those are big, highlights in my whole thing.
If you want to learn more about Christylez Bacon, go online to rockvillemd.gov/HTH. Here he is now performing for us at City Hall.
6'2", got the tall man stride. Brother was 25 and I still didn't drive. Shoes got creases if my feet get tired. Yo, I got the bicycle waiting outside. Everywhere I goes like I'm in the hike mode. Look, my stride sorta like the equivalent of flow. Joe better keep up, I don't move slow. Dipping out to these shows, I don't take the park stroll, but I might catch the metro if it get cold. Umbrella when raining cause I can't rock a poncho. I got a metro card up in my wallet, plus a couple of loose bills to keep a brother solid. At the last gig I did valet park and I took off my shoes at the door and threw the socks in. I don't drink and I still don't drive, so you won't see my fro on a DUI. I'm a pedestrian, messing with them broken elevators and steps again. But we down the ride just like equestrians. But you ain't riding with Christylez, nah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. They say I gotta start driving for my career's sake, so I'm at the DMV around 13th place. So I got a manual and read the first page. I didn't know pedestrians had the right of way, cause back around my way, let them drivers don't play. Even if you got the light, you still get out of the way. Windows with tints on them, doors got dents on them, so if I got the light, I'm still gonna sprint on them. On board when I kick it, never had a ticket. DC insurance plus a car, no, you tripping? I left at DMV to push my feet to the limits, cause I ride a bus in a minute. This the Christylez where you're living. Walking while I'm chilling. $5 fare cost with magnetized ribbons. I guess I'm a combination of gully and plush, cause I'm Grammy nominated, plus I ride the bus. I'm a pedestrian, messing with them broken elevators and steps again. But we down the ride just like equestrians. But you ain't riding with Christylez, nah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. I get a drummer, son. out here on a date with the skinny man appetite, so I crushed the plate. Ready to skate, she asked about my ride. Oh, you talking about the one that's parked outside? Well, it's all red with the yellow accents and the brakes were gray. Y'all smooth traveling. Look, her eyes lit up. She said she ready to roll, so we walking out towards the exit and I got her door. That's when she said that she Googled my name before she came here. Heard the orchestrations. You must be getting payments, right? Well, I does what I love. It's a godsend. Coming up out of the southeast quadrant. Well, you stay stiff. You could give me a lift. Look, I'm going to my house around Tinleytown and Friendship. Where's your car? No, I don't drive a car. It's his bike shit, but you could ride on the handlebars. I'm a pedestrian. Messing with them broken elevators and steps again. But you know we down the ride just like equestrians. But you ain't riding with Christylez, nah, I'm a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. So much.
For
pleasure.
performing for us today.
Thank
That was
you.
incredible, and we look forward to hearing the rest of it at Hometown Holidays.
Thank you so much.
Well, we've got a lot of other performances for the day. Bridget, who's up next?
Thanks, Jen. I'd like to introduce our Rockville 11 viewers to Ted Garber. Getting his start in New Orleans while a student at Tulane University, Ted Garber honed his musical talent and went on to open for Pat McGee, performing at the 930 Club, the Viper Room, and other impressive venues. Most recently, Ted Garber was named the Artist in Residence at the prestigious Strathmore Performing Arts Center. He's here today to talk a little more about his music and perform for us here at Hometown Holidays All Access. Ted, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Bridget.
We're excited to have you here. I just have a couple questions for you. First, I hear you're local. Is
That's
that
right. Yep. I grew up, went to Garrett Park Elementary School down the road, Tilden, and I would have gone to WJ, but we moved up to Frederick. But this Rockville Town Center is part of my childhood. My dad used to play every year.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I sense a little bit of a twang in your, a little bit of a southern twang there.
Well, I'm in Bethesda now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
So we're in the deep down south down there. No, I went to school in New Orleans, actually, Tulane. That's where I got my start, and I think you said that. So the blues, the southern music traditions always figured heavily into what I'm doing, and so I think it just kind of set into it naturally.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You said, or rather I saw on your website, the style of music that you play is blues Americana?
Blues Americana rock. That's right. That's what I call it. And it's basically, you know, I grew up with my late father, who was a performer in this town. He did country, folk, and that got in my system. But then I went down to New Orleans, and I just naturally fell in with the blues and the jazz tradition. And then I've traveled worldwide a ton as well over the past decade or more. So it's all kind of come together into this rock and roll, but it's got this New Orleans thing happening, but it's always going to have that little bit of country in it too. So it's been hard to classify, which has made difficult to market. But I call it blues Americana rock because it's got a little bit of everything.
Okay, and how do you feel about playing this year's Hometown Holidays?
I'm stoked. I'm thrilled. Yeah, this is great because I used to live here. I remember that we talked about Hootie and the Blowfish playing here, and I was working. I couldn't make it. Then I moved away. Now I'm back, and here I am. So this is awesome.
Great.
I think it's going to be great.
What are you going to play for us here today?
We're going to do a couple different songs. We'll do one from the New Orleans that I wrote called Giving Tree. That's got a lot of that blues and Americana influence. And then I got one that's a little smoother called Hula Hoop Girl that's been getting some YouTube hits lately. That's a little more the laid-back kind of groovy reggae tradition.
I listened to that on your website. I like it a lot.
Well, we're going to hit it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ted Garber. Thanks so much.
Thanks. All right, Rockville, looking forward to Hometown Holidays. This is one of my songs I wrote in New Orleans. Paying it forward. It's called Giving Tree. Another gas lamp burning on Bourbon Street. Another broken man comes shining feet. Tell them where you got your shoes if you got the time to spare. You got nowhere to shuffle on over to the St. Joe station. He says the greatest station is a kind donation, and you clumsily fumble in your pocket to find him a dime. This time we're gonna give it all back to the give 'em tree. Brick by brick, build a flawlessly. Give it all back to the give 'em tree. For me and you, for you and me. Give it all back to the give 'em tree. Wash that pain right to the sea. I'm gonna give it all back for you and me. Well, now before I could wobble on my 2 flat feet, had an old grandmama set me down on her knee. Took a long hard look at the world for what it was and isn't long to be. She said the world is a garden, but a garden gets smaller. You wanna make it grow, you better give some water. Holler a song to the sun. She said we gotta plant the seed, child. Now, give it all back to the give 'em tree. Brick by brick, you build a flawlessly. Give it all back to the give 'em tree. For me and you, for you and me. Give it all back to the give 'em tree. Wash your pain right to the sea, baby. Give it all back for you and me. Yeah. I said sometimes we get so caught up on this racetrack, we never take our eyes off of the prize that blinds us with its shining. Telling lies that'll try to tie you out before the finish line. The rain keeps coming down, the old world keeps spinning and leaves us all behind. Gas lamp burning on Bourbon Street. There's a broken man's shining feet. Tells you where you got your shoes if you got the time to spare. You got nowhere to shuffle to the man, shake his hand and say, hell, I don't gotta be no Rockefeller to help another fella. Cause a fella in need is always a friend indeed. And you're all my friends, Rockville. I said, give it all back to the give 'em tree. Brick by brick, you build a flawlessly. Give it all back to the give 'em tree. Me and you, for you and me. Give it all back to the give 'em tree. I'm gonna wash my pain down to the sea. I said now I'm gonna give it all for Rockville MD at the hometown holidays. Come on. I'm gonna give it, I said, now I'm gonna give it. Come on now, I'm gonna give it all back, baby, for you and me. All right. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Rockville. Come on, City Hall. Thank you. This next one's going out to our beautiful interviewer, that's Bridget, and she's made me feel so very comfortable on the television. And this song here is called Hula Hoop Girl. This is one I did on a whim on a snowy day when I was reflecting back over how nice the summer had been. Of July, fire in the sky, corn on the cob and apple pie. Well, I went to pour a drink and you caught my eye, swaying to the magical beat. Hula hoop girl at the party, hula hoop girl at the party, hula hoop girl at the party. Look at you go, round and round. You're bending, rising, twisting low. Hips go bouncing to and fro. Then a bead of sweat drifts down below. I know I'm going out of my head, y'all. My hula hoop girl at the
party, hula hoop girl. At the party, hula hoop girl. At the party, look at you go, round and round. Yeah, you and me should go away from this place, just you and I. Could you show me how you move in one place, just in case that they never wanna let me try? Hey, hey, you're my hula hoop girl. Swiveling, orbiting gracefully. If only there was space for me, 'cause your body moves so easily. I know I'll never catch your eyes. Now if there was something I could do, because I can't take my eyes off of you, just sit back, relax and sip a brew, because you made my 4th of July. You're my hula hoop girl. At the party, hula hoop girl. At the party, hula hoop girl. At the party, look at you go, round and round. Look at you go, yeah, yeah. Look at you go. If you're singing at home on the couch, it goes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Round and round, yeah, yeah. Round and round, look at you go, baby. Look at you go. See you guys on the 25th. That's you. Okay.
All right, Ted Garber, thanks so much for joining us here for Hometown Holidays All
Thanks
Access.
for having me on. This was fun.
Rockville's favorite son
Boom.
playing Hometown Holidays.
We're going to do it. It's going to be a great weekend.
All right, Ted will be just one of many performers for Hometown Holidays happening right in Rockville Town Center.
Hailing from Maryland, this up-and-comer will be playing at Hometown Holidays for the first time this year. We'd like to welcome Shane Gamble to the show.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello. So tell me, where did you get your start in music?
In college, at Salisbury State University, just started playing all the Ocean City bars, and was a communications major, and just never stopped. Just here we are,
Awesome, and you've certainly come a long way with a top 10 single. Can you tell me a little bit about your song "Turn My Way"?
Turn My Way. I didn't think I'd made a country record, and some of the program directors at Sirius XM had heard the song, and they added it, put it in regular rotation, and it's been pretty amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, how does it feel to have a hit single there?
Great. Starting to get some more opportunities for some TV shows and some placements, and getting ready to make a new record. Yeah, down in Nashville.
Awesome. What do you like most about performing?
Just connecting with people. Meeting new fans, and just seeing the look on people's face, when they hear something they haven't heard, before, and you got them singing along by the last chorus. It feels pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what are you going to be performing for us today?
Turn My Way and Kissing You Tomorrow.
Can you tell us a little bit more about those songs?
Turn My Way. It was an anomaly for me. I wrote it. It was probably 25-30 minutes, really quickly in the studio, and kind of tweaked it a little bit, and called my producer and said, "Hey, listen, I want you to check out this song." He said, why don't you videotape it for me and then just shoot it to me in its raw form? And I sent it. He called me back 20 minutes later and he said, "I've got to produce that song." So we did it. Went down to Georgia, and that's Turned My Way. It came out great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear you perform today. Viewers at home, we want to know what you think about today's performances. Be sure to go online to tweet us at Rockville11 or hashtag HTH2013. Performing for us now, here is Shane Gamble.
plenty of time for sunshine, there's plenty of time for gold. Those who never have, or those who never know. So come along with me, under the shady trees. Your kissing all so sweet, rolling tumbling feet. 'Cause I'd like to go where you go, to see everything you see. 'Cause I'd like to dance when you dance, to feel to the beat, and it's alright if you're going home, 'cause I'm kissing you tomorrow, and this I'll always know. Well, I can see it in your eyes, bluer than the seas. Your arms are open wide and coming down on me. Well, oh, you got the love, love is all we need. When the going's tough, baby, 'cause you never leave. 'Cause I'd like to go where you go, to see everything you see. 'Cause I'd like to dance when you dance, to feel to the beat, and it's alright if you're going home, 'cause I'm kissing you tomorrow, but this I'll always know. Oh, no. Oh, oh. Rise to the beat like we all know, then float away, let it all go. It comes to me like a melody, from the K to the G to the bluest season, yeah. I'm feeling it, it's coming round. This loving is never to touch the ground, but this is all your hopes and this is all your dreams are coming real, yeah. 'Cause I'd like to go where you go, to see everything you see. I'd like to dance when you dance, to feel to the beat, and it's alright if you're going home, 'cause I'm kissing you tomorrow, and this I'll always know. All right. If I can love you the way I wanted to, I'll be holding you tonight. 'Cause baby, I'm lovesick, baby, you're sick of it. We're gonna sing a song tonight, and this is how it's gonna be. This is how it's got to go. Oh baby, you're the finest angel I've ever seen here, but you don't even know my name. Lord, we could be lovers in another lifetime, but you don't even turn my way. Yeah, turn my way. We could fall down, honey, we'd paint the town. We might dream the night away. No, baby, the fire has never burned brighter as it's burning here today. This is how it's gonna be. This is how it's got to go. Oh baby, you're the finest angel I've ever seen here, but you don't even know my name. No, we could be lovers in another lifetime, but you don't even turn my way. We could find new town and leave our friends behind. We could get high and shine so bright. We could play safe and go dancing in the dark. But that's not how this love ends. And this is how it's gonna be. And this is how it's got to go. Oh baby, you're the finest angel I've ever seen here, but you don't even know my name. Oh, we could be lovers in another lifetime, but you don't even turn my way. Yeah, turn my way. Turn my way. Yeah, turn my way. Yeah, turn my way. Thanks.
Thank you so much. That was an incredible job. We can't wait to hear more at this year's Hometown Holidays, of course. Bridget, we're going to keep things rocking here. Who's up next?
Washington, D.C. based the 19th Street Band is best known for their enthusiasm and ability to entertain any crowd. With a mix of modern and classic tunes, this group is ready to rock Rockville, and we're pleased to have them here for our Hometown Holidays All Access show. I'd like to thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
First, why don't you introduce our Rockville viewers to your band, and let's start with your names first.
I'm Michael Scoglia, I play the bass.
Megan Davis, fiddle.
Callie Davis, I play the guitar.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about your music? What do you want fans to know about you guys?
Well, okay.
We want them to all come out to our shows 5 nights a week. That would be good.
Well, it's very much kind of an old-timey sound, back to the basics with the upright bass and the fiddle and the guitar and instruments that have real sounds, and we're trying to create a blend of Celtic bluegrass to rock and roll to put it all together in a big melting pot, you know, and perform, have fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit about where you guys perform? I know you're performing all the time, but it's locally based, right?
A lot of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're mostly in Bethesda, Arlington, DC, anywhere, Gaithersburg, wherever we can drive to.
There you go.
Yeah.
And tell us, can you tell us please about how you're feeling about playing Hometown Holidays here in Rockville this year?
We're super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a privilege. Absolutely.
The lineup's great this year. It's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, we're excited to have you here for Memorial Day weekend, but tell us what you're going to play here today.
Oh, what we're going to play? We're going to play a song called Trouble, and we're also going to play another one called Savor Every Second, and they're 2 of our originals.
Great. Okay. Well, thanks so much. The 19th Street Band performing at this year's Hometown Holidays. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm gonna go outside to play. I'm gonna go outside on a sun bright morning. I'm gonna go outside to play. I said I'm gonna go outside on a sun bright morning. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries about. I ain't got no worries about nothing at all. And I'm gonna call up all my friends. I'm gonna call up all my friends on a Saturday evening. I'm gonna call up all my friends. I'm gonna call my friends on a Saturday evening. We'll get something started, get it ignited, get something ignited and blow it up. Well, I'm gonna live my life from day to day, yeah. The future's gonna happen either way. I forget the past, I let it all just fade away, yeah. And I savor every second, come with me. Yeah. Well, I met a pretty girl last night. I said I met a pretty girl and we might go steady. I met a pretty girl last night. I met a pretty girl and we might go steady. I gave her my letter. I'm so glad I met her. I'm so glad I met that little girl. Listen, I'm gonna wake up early to pray. I said I'm gonna wake up early on a Sunday morning. I'm gonna wake up early to pray. I'm gonna wake up early on a Sunday morning. It keeps me from feeling, it keeps me from feeling so, it keeps me from feeling so all alone. Well, I'm gonna live my life from day to day, yeah. The future's gonna happen either way. I forget the past, I let it all just fade away, yeah. And I savor every second, come with me, yeah. And we are singing, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you.
Trouble keeps on following me every day, and I just can't seem to break away. So when I start to crawl up on my own, it pushes me down and down I go.
My baby down and left me, doesn't even see me cry. And I just found out he's been running with a friend of mine.
Lord, oh Lord, just help me see again. My heart is sinking and I wanna breathe again.
Run and run away, I try and try to hide from all the pain and tears that I hold inside.
Oh, trouble, set me free. Have a little mercy on me.
See him walking around town, she's hanging on his arm. And I smile, pretending like they've done me no harm.
But the blues are stuck to my soul, and I'm tired of this twisted road. Oh, trouble, set me free. Have a little mercy on me. Oh, trouble, set me free. Have a little mercy on me.
All right, we'd like to thank the 19th Street Band for performing here for our Hometown Holidays All Access. And Jen, we talked to a lot of bands today.
We did, that's right. I spoke with Christylez Bacon and Shane Gamble.
And then we also spoke with Ted Garber as well. And these bands are just part of the lineup of a whole weekend full of performances happening at this year's Hometown Holidays. We want to give a big thank you to the Rockville 11 crew and also to the special events team.
We'll see you Memorial Day weekend in Rockville at Hometown Holidays.